What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kakarot, bringing you a Dragon Ball Super Episode 79 overview. The matchup I've been waiting for. Majin Buu back in action. So, it starts off as I'm kind of explaining the one who we're fighting. Go a little bit more detail. They're explaining the one they're fighting is the youngest brother, Basil the Bullet Shoot. So this kind of like, obviously speed is kind of his things if his nickname's the Bullet. So this is the younger brother. I'm assuming he's more than likely the weakest. So, but we don't know that. Majin Buu, laughing around, smiling. He took some punishment, and he's kind of just laughing and saying, "Okay, I'm just having fun." That's what Majin Buu does. So they're all wondering. They don't know Majin Buu, obviously. Why is he so happy taking a beating? So they're confused. So that's in Universe 7. That's in their favor, since they don't know anything about Majin Buu. So Majin Buu flies up to him and says, "Do that again." He just thinks this is one big play date. So moving on here. Even Beerus kind of says, "Why is he just playing?" And Mr. Satan kind of explains, because that's what I told him to do. Because Majin Buu pretty much only does what Mr. Satan tells him to do. That's why Mr. Satan's there. So Mr. Satan's actually very crucial in Majin Buu's performance here, and it pays factors later on. So Goku makes kind of a very important discovery of, although they look normal, they can't sense their energy. So they could be weak or they could be extremely strong. So they're not androids, they're not deities. So it's kind of like we can't sense energy from them. That's kind of something hopefully they explain later on. And even Gohan, with his nerdy glasses, is studying that as well. So it makes them very tricky opponents for them. Goku, as always, staying in character since day one. That's why Goku is probably the best, my favorite. Because Vegeta can't come, because Vegeta has family matters to take care of. I don't want to start talking about that again. Goku's awesome. From day one to day now, he's excited, wants to fight. He's great. So Goku tries to kind of play a little mind games here that show us your real power, so him and Gohan both know what they have to look forward to. So they bite and they say, "Show your killer move." So he gets this huge power up, and he lands some crazy hard blows on Majin Buu. In the heat of the battle, Mr. Satan takes some damage, like from the debris, everything flying around, the destruction, explosions. He takes some punishment here. That plays a key factor in the outcome of this fight. Now you see Majin Buu off in the distance. He's got the hole in his stomach. I thought that was pretty cool. And he's got the big old hole, and everyone's kind of confused, and they're like, "Why doesn't he fall? I just blew out his inside." So pretty funny. And he sees that Mr. Satan took some damage, and Mr. Satan's hurt, and he doesn't know how bad he's hurt. So he says, "I'll fix you, Mr. Satan," but he's in the middle of a fight, so he can't. So he knows that Basil just hurt Mr. Satan. So Mr. Satan smartly says, "Forget about me, just beat him." He says, "I'm counting on you." Now this is the turning point in the fight. Majin Buu clenches his fist. This is like when Beerus smacked Bulma, and Vegeta had that huge power surge. This is kind of Majin Buu's turn. He gets pissed. It's serious now. How dare you hurt Mr. Satan? And I was waiting for the steam to come out, like he got mad in Dragon Ball Z. So I'm glad they kept that. Perfect. He says, "Whatever, I'll open up another hole in your gut." Throws a huge power blast. Majin Buu deflects that like volleyball. Now, I don't think on purpose he shot it at another universe, but he did shoot it at this mysterious fighter who just kind of absorbed it like it was nothing. They're all freaked out, and they say that he appears to be a warrior from Universe 11. Because they showed this, that's going to play a key factor in the later episodes. We're going to see that fighter, and they're going to reminisce about this episode. Mark my words. So Majin Buu's turn on the offense. He's pissed. You hurt Mr. Satan. Don't touch his Mr. Satan. He finally lands some very impressive blows. He beats him up pretty damn bad. Then Goku tries to explain the fact that getting knocked out of the stage means it's over in the, their Budokai tournament. Then it gets explained to Goku that, well, this is not your tournament, this is just an exhibition. So no, we're going to go on till they can no longer move. So as long as no one can move, the fight will continue. So they kind of change up the rules here. So they're like, whatever. They have this special super fruit that they give to Basil. Basil gets a huge power up. Beerus tries to call them cheating and they should be disqualified for using drugs. They pretty much explain, whatever, this is an anything goes fight. We shall determine proper rules for the Tournament of Power. So they start throwing down, pretty even fight back and forth. Basil gets the upper hand, stomping Majin Buu in the face. Then he lands some very impressive energy blast to the point where they think it's over. Majin Buu reforms and says, that's nothing to me, I'm Majin Buu. He says, you're strong, but guess what? I'm even stronger. He throws out what looks to be like kind of his own Kamehameha blast. It's said that it's his full power blast of Majin Buu. It lands. Basil's laughing, but he can't sustain the damage. It's even pointed out. It looks like he's reached his limit, and he falls over, and that's the end of the fight. Majin Buu fixes up Mr. Satan. Everything's good to go. They have their little weird hugging session, and that's it. Gohan now says, I'll fight next against Lavender. Lavender is his next opponent, so this is probably the second strongest. We're obviously saving the best for last, obviously. Next week's episode now, they do show just a little bit of back and forth. They show Gohan going Super Saiyan. And now we're back to Dragon Ball Z. Awaken your sleeping battle spirit. He always has to awaken his battle spirit inside and his power. My prediction for this fight, it's either going to go full power Gohan, possible new transformation, probably not. If I was a betting man, the only thing that makes sense is Gohan has to lose because that makes the series 1-1 and Goku is the tiebreaker against their last opponent. Because if Gohan wins, they're up 2-0. Goku's fight doesn't matter. So that's just my opinion. I would like to see Gohan finally get his big power up or some new kind of, new transformation. Krillin even freaking got one. So I'm looking forward to this fight. And if I had to bet money, Gohan's going to lose because that would make it 1-1, and that would make Goku's fight actually matter. Gohan wins, Goku's fight doesn't matter. So that's just my prediction. Looks pretty obvious to me. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching this review. I got lots of new videos coming out next weeks, along with my usual streams. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, tell a friend, share, subscribe. Peace out. Bye. Chapeau.
Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to smile. Right. Bon par par. Bon par par. Bon par par.